Well, BG is, we got a fully charged scooter. BG is at the vet getting her spay. I need a coffee so bad. Oh shit. Oh. Ooh. And so I took the lift to go bring BG, and it was harder to trick her into going into the carrier today because she knows now. She's not stupid now. And she knows what's going on, basically. Hey, Scrape! Everybody I missed, hello. I saw Krista, Crystal. I didn't get anything at Tim's yet. I'm just going out. Which I guess I'm being bad because I wanted bagel. I'm starving. But I need a coffee first and foremost. And it's pretty cold. Brr. Oh, this friggin' speed bumps, man. Yeah, it did. No, it doesn't have to charge 24 hours. That's only like the initial. It's cold. It's a little chilly-chee. It's a little chilly-chee. I'm scooting beside a big truck here. Ugh. Whee! Hey, you know. Tim Hortons everything bagel. Well, I have cream cheese at home, so I'm just gonna get a whole bagel, a coffee, and get the hell home because I'm tired. Like super tired. I didn't sleep too great, but you know, it's okay. So I thought I'd just take a little scoot. So basically, what happens is I gotta pick her up today between... I wanted to go through the drive-thru, but it's freezing. And I don't want the exhaust on me. So screw that. I gotta warm up my hands. Whoa. Sorry for the bumpiness, guys. So yeah, I gotta pick up the cat between 2:30 and 3:30. It's all the way in Nepean. And I'm in Gloucester, so it's kind of far, but... Oh my god. Ooh, oh. Whoa. Almost wiped out. I hope this works. There we go. I think it's this one that doesn't work. The alarms. But yeah, it was only like 20... Hi. Thank you. I guess it's not working. No, it doesn't. Thank you. Why would they think that? Pretty vacant. They think the worst of everything. Never ever listen to them. I mean, I prove them wrong like every day. Thank you, chocolate. Hi, Teardrop. You're up early. Yes, the full charge Scooty. Yep. You guys can yell at me. Getting ready to go to bed. Well, I'm glad I get to see you for a little bit. I say I'm gonna have a nap before I gotta go get her, but I mean, anyway, they don't have the Special Olympics donut. It looks like they don't have very many donuts, actually. Oh well, I don't need a donut anyway. My lift was $20 to go from Gloucester to Nepean, which isn't bad. Hi. Can I please have a medium, one cream, one sugar coffee, and a toasted everything bagel? Sorry?
Cream cheese, butter.
Just butter, please.
466.
Yeah. Well, and then I gave like a $5 tip there, so 25 bucks each way though. I have cream cheese at home.
Medium, one cream, one sugar.
Thank you. So yeah.
Cheese.
Thank you. That was nice and quick. Let's get home and eat it.
Did you get one with no cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, is that yours?
I heard everything bagel. I heard everything bagel. I heard no cheese. Maybe it's
This is like really. Do you want to check?
Did you get a bagel?
Is that mine or hers? The bagel, was that mine or hers?
No cheese. Sausage, no cheese.
No, I just got a plain bagel.
Don't you have to have all this? Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries, no worries. No worries. So when we hear one thing,
Yeah. Almost ran off with her bagel.
Everything bagel with butter.
Thank you. There we go. So basically I got yeah, I have to pick her up today at between 2:30. Maybe this lady will help me. Thank you, ma'am. The door's not working. Oh, thank you. That one works. So, we don't have Trader Joe's that I know of. Apparently we have a Whole Foods that I also didn't know of, though, so I don't know. Not in Ottawa, I don't think. Anyway, so yeah, I got to pick her up at they said if we don't text you, so no news is good news. If we don't call you or text you, then she's ready to pick up between 2:30, 3:30. So, yeah, that's the deal, man. That's the deal, my dear. I'm gonna go this way. Yep. The Jewish bakery? I think it's Kettleman's. Kettleman's Bagels. Kettleman's Beezers. Why aren't we eating groceries? Because I suck. You just learned this now in the chat. Me too. I didn't know anything about that. There you go. Watching Foodie is an educational, duh. Who the hell wants to watch educational things? Boring. Tell him to download Geographic Channel. Come on. Open sesame. That worked. Bismillah. Something's going around. Yeah, it still smells like shrimp in here. Like the shrimp that I cooked. All right. Yeah, I have to basically light a candle. BG! She's getting her spay right now. Poor baby. She was not happy with going in the carrier. I had to shove her in. Honestly, I'm more of a responsible pet owner than a certain someone, if you catch my drift. So the fact they criticize me is hilarious. But let their gums flap. No one gives a shit. She won't, like, they actually say that. I wouldn't take her. Get a life. Not Amber. I'm not talking about Amber, but I know some people have some claims about her. Yeah. Yeah. Like, anyway. BG for life. BG is my child. At least I don't chain smoke with her in the house. Just saying. Right, guys? No, I smoked like some weed, but BG's lungs are clear as day. Smoking a joint once in a while versus like smoking cigarettes all day, you can't be serious. That's not fair. So to be fair, no. Like, okay, this is a bad angle, but no, but you know what I mean. My Lyft driver on the way home was listening to Spanish radio. The only word I understood was pantalones. Does that mean pants? Okay, what am I going to make for dinner tonight? I gotta take something out of the freezer. Story of my life. Yeah. Yes, because I think she was starting to go into heat. Like, oh my God. She goes into heat a lot. She's hot to trot. So, the spay-neuter clinic here is interesting. Between 2:30 and 3:30 today. Thank you, Foodie fan. You get instructions, like very strict instructions, to text them when you get there, and they'll tell you when to come in. Now, I texted them when I was in the car, okay? Like when we were close by, and I explained that I'm in a taxi. So, I get there, the taxi leaves, the Lyft, whatever, and, no, they don't put the cone. They don't do anything. I brought the onesie. I said, can you put this on her? They said, no, because you'll have to put it on yourself because we want you to check the scar. Okay, but why can't you check the scar after her surgery and at least put it on while she's out so that it's easier? Because what if she struggles? That's worse for the scar. And they told me that they would do it when I first emailed them, but whatever. So they get, yeah, they didn't want the best for BBJ either, because they were happy that the friggin' Wicked Witch of the West stole her, and then they didn't hear anything about her. You know, like, she had to live in that smoky hellhole with friggin' drug addicts busting in and her friggin' dogs yapping at her, like, you know. Anyway, so, and the witch ended up, they call me a cat killer, and look who ended up killing her. Not me. So anyways, there's no cone. So I have a onesie, and I'm going to try to put it on her when she's, like, first gets home. I'll check her scar, and, like, I'll have to remove it, like, every day and check it. So it's going to be really, I don't know. Yeah. It's a onesie, but, yeah, I don't know. It's okay, Miss Mewing. I'm over it now. She's crossed the Rainbow Bridge. I gave her 21 years of good life, so, yeah. I should have put her down. I should have put her down. She would have been better off than living with that creature, so, yeah. BG will be okay. Thank you. Yeah, well, the stitches dissolve, so I won't have to take her back, but... Oh, really, Larry? Yeah. So BG, I gave her gabapentin, but right up until, like, it didn't work or something because she was so hyper. And then I've got her in the cage. She doesn't even cry once when she's in the cage. She's very good. So when you arrive, you text, whatever. I texted them, said I'm going to be a little bit early. So anyways, they have, you know, like in between the outside door and the main door to the building, there's like a small vestibule. So you have to wait in the car. And if you don't have a car, you have to wait outside. And like, good thing it was like -1 today. But if it was like -30, like last week, they expect you to wait outside. Like they were fast, but like, it's such a weird setup. Like, why not just have a couple of chairs? Like, how can it hurt to have somebody go inside and be warm? It's like they want everything just because you're paying less. It's like they want you to be more uncomfortable or something. So like basically, and they were kind of like, because basically I went in the vestibule because I didn't know that I was supposed to wait outside if I didn't have a car to wait in. So the girl comes in, she's like, is that for BG? I'm like, yes. So she's like, okay, just so you know, you're supposed to wait outside. Like she was nice about it, but I was like, oh, but I'm like texted you. I'm like, I don't have, you know, like, anyways. So they were quick at least. I think they're conscious of that, you know, people having to wait, but anyways, it was just like, okay, it's just a weird setup. You know, you go to a vet and they have like a waiting area. Like, why don't they have a waiting area here? Just because it's cheaper and they, you know, it's like a no frills. We can't even put a plastic chair. Yeah, everything went smoothly. Can't complain, I guess, even though I just did, but not really complaint, just noticing that it's a bit weird. The only mean thing I've seen Canada so far is keeping people in the cold for paying less at the vet. Hey, Serenity, Sugar Plum. It's COVID all over again. It's just strange. Well, last week, it was -30. So they just assume people have a car, I guess. There's always dogs, yeah. There's always this building has so many dogs. Every time I bring BG down, when I bring her out, first of all, I cover her with my shawl thing. I don't want her to see outside, like, because she gets scared. So I kind of cover it, and that prevents the dogs from seeing her, you know. Oh, okay. No, see, I've never been to a vet that's had, like, no waiting area. During COVID, yes. Yeah, I'm going to try the onesie, but if she doesn't like it, I'll just scoot to the pet value here and get her a cone thing. That's what... It was tough. It made me freak out a bit because I was like, oh, I don't know what to do. Like, but anyway. It's done. I just got to go pick her up now at between 2:30, 3:30. BG! It's already been paid for. So basically... I paid for the spay, and at the same time, they're going to microchip her and give her the City of Ottawa tag. Because I forgot about that, but your pets here in Ottawa, they have to be tagged. So that was like $22. The microchip was 40-something bucks. She's fully vaccinated, spayed, and then she won't need anything for like a year. It's if she ever needs to travel, at least she's ready. I'm not saying she will be, but you never know, right? With me. Because I'm not sure after my lease is up where I'm going to move to, but what if it's another part of Canada? I don't know. I get bored being in the same place. I definitely want to have like a home base in Canada, but hey, strawberries. I'm not moving to Syria. Don't get that right out of your mind. No, it'd be easier for him to come to Canada. I'm a scoot away from everything I need, right? Thriving. I don't know. Are we gym bees in today? Yeah, well, I'm going to do some housework, have a small nap when I get off of here, go get BG, and then we'll do the evening stream there, and then we'll talk about all that. It's good, fine stuff. So, but I did fall asleep at around midnight. I was in bed right after my stream. I was in bed shortly after that, but I didn't get to fall asleep because BG kept me awake, and you don't see him in the hold me accountable. I'm honestly not really, I mean, you guys can hold me accountable. It's just, I'm not in the like high energetic, motivated mood, and I probably won't be. I have to do it anyways, I know. Just, there's a few dishes, and I gotta scoop her litter. I'm gonna make my walk-in closet like a little room for her, so I want to get all my laundry out of there. Mop the floor in there. Make sure it's very neat for her to relax in there. I don't know. I think what I'll do is when she's at home all groggy, I'll open the top of the cage and put her onesie on. Try to. I don't know how that's gonna go. Between 2:30 and 3:30. Do you feel lonely? Without BG here, yeah? How do you put the onesie? Like, what's the best way? You put it over their head, their arms in. The snaps go on top or on the bottom? I gotta look it up. It's snaps. Here. It's like little snaps, basically. Watch a YouTube tutorial, yeah. Should be on the top. Okay. I can always scoot to the pet store if I need to, yeah. Yeah, like her carrier, the top comes right off. And actually, that's what we do at the vet. We don't take her out, you know, like you have to lift it and pour them out. We just unsnap the top and pull it off and put a blanket over her. And then the vet just examines her that way. No, I'm not going to leave her on her own, but she's going to be in the little walk-in closet. All her stuff will be right there. No, if they don't call you, they say to just come between 2:30, 3:30. She'll be ready for sure. So I'm just going to be glad it's done. I hope... 2 weeks, but it's going to be hard to keep her from jumping around, and they don't want her to jump and run, and I won't be able to play with her for like 2 weeks. Maybe very light play, but no, she's being neutered right now. I imagine she's in surgery right now. She can snuggle on the couch, yeah. How do you keep a cat from being a cat? Yeah, once she starts feeling better after a few days. No, she has a onesie. Spayed, yeah, spayed, not neutered. Spay and neuter clinic. It's more complicated with dogs, apparently. Like, the dogs, it has to be like a certain amount of time before they can get spayed. Before, like, if they've been in heat, they need to wait. With cats, you don't have to, apparently. You're so funny looking, BG. It's going to be hell getting her tail through that thing. Oh, my God. The back legs I worry about. If I can't do it, I'm going to just run and get a friggin' donut. Keeping a cat from being a dog is much easier. Yeah. Cats recover, they're tough, yeah. My Chi howled until we neutered him. Boston cream are so good. Ugh. Yeah, there's like snaps along the whole backside. Could you get another onesie? Maybe. Probably not. No, but I could, Pansy, yeah. Her tail is huge, right? Yeah, that's what I gotta watch for. Because sometimes the onesie, I have a feeling like she's so curious about like every little thing. Imagine something on her own body. I hurt my wrist yesterday. I don't know what I did. Oh, sore. I gotta take some anti-inflammatories today. I haven't been taking any medicine. I gotta do my treatment today on my teeth. Sorry. What if they had cancer? Yeah, and they don't owe anyone an explanation either. I can't stand when strangers feel entitled to know your business. Like, who are you? Get out of here. You know what I mean? I hate nosy people. Anyway, Ramadan I think is starting this evening, or it's supposed to be the 17th, but Salah was saying starts tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on the moon and everything. Yeah. Your calendar says Thursday. When I look it up, it says today. I don't know. Maybe I need to... Yeah. Thursday or Wednesday, depends on the moon exactly. It's not about not knowing. It's just the exact time. So it was wrong. It says 18th of Wednesday. Exactly. That's why I don't know exactly when yet. No Muslims do. We will know this evening. Exactly. No, I'm not saying you are, Raptor, but I've heard people come in my chat and say that. Like, if you're a Muslim, can I ask you if you're a Muslim why you don't know exactly? Maybe they don't know. So that's why, basically, because it just depends on the moon. But I know generally when. But I know nothing about Ramadan, honestly. Well, I want to do some videos, you know. Yeah, like Ramadan is all about, you know, being humble and being closer to God. And yes, there's extra prayers. There's fasting, charity, stuff like that. Tarawih. Yeah, the extra prayers are called Tarawih. Yeah, after Isha, in the evening. Usually around 8, 9, something like that. I don't think there's like any more bombings, but things are just bad. You know, the place is in shambles, rubble. Like Syria, even worse. So, and there's always that impending doom threat of, you know, Israel. Right now, you know. I guess my major beef is just with the Netanyahu, but evil man. It's not the entire country, you know. There's a lot of Jewish peeps who are anti-Zionist. Yeah, it's not all, you know. But me too, Foodie fan. Like, that's my problem. I start watching a movie and I just, I don't feel relaxed, like, ever. I don't fully relax. I'm hoping that when I go away, I will fully relax. Probably not, because I'll be here worrying about Pete, worrying about BG, making content. And then I'm going to be with Salah. I haven't been with him in forever, it feels like. Like, the travel is stressful. It's just, like, never any relaxing. No, my scooter's working. It just needed to be charged. That's the phone culture. We're always on our phones, and now we're dependent. Like, there's always... Even when I'm at a movie theater, I feel anxious. Like, oh my God, is it almost over? I want to check my phone. Like, why? Like, what's the... You know? Pete's on mute. Hey, whoever reads this. Pete's rarely talks anyways. Yeah. I went in his chat yesterday. There was only me, Uncle Buck, and Buttercup in there. I feel bad. Everyone go support Pete. He goes live from 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. every day. He's very chill. I find his streams comforting. I like watching them. I hate that I have to stream at the same time as him sometimes, but... Yes, the Motorola Pink Razor! Yeah, you can turn your screen light right down and then you're good to go. You could read the chat during boring times of the movie. I like when he rages. Remember? Remember he was raging about BBJ? He's like, she's fine. The cat is fine. She's fine. Hi, Rayra. The cat is fine. I used to Salah watch that part. He watched that about 5 times. It made him die of laughter. The hi, Rayra. I was like, stop watching it. It's mean. Oops. He gets red, but his body never moves. Yeah, I had a bagel today. So, there's that. Rage is in place. I still have my razor. No way! They were awesome. Yeah, they were awesome. God forbid I had an Oh, he hates nostalgia, yeah. He hates it because he doesn't like how it motivates people's decisions on things. You know what I mean? But he must have nostalgia sometimes. Ray, yeah, he would freak out a lot at the villa. You know? I had the bright hot pink T-Mobile. Yeah, I had one of those too. Nostalgia beesin'. It's just so normal to nostalgia bees. You know? He just hates the 80s. Totally. Did he have traumatic childhood? No. He had a very good childhood. His parents were together, married. He had a nice childhood home with a pool, a house. He said he wasn't bullied in elementary. So, you know, I think he was in denial about being bullied in high school because I had to defend him from a bully. So, I think he just was oblivious to it, which is good. I mean, he shouldn't pay attention to these idiots. But I get so enraged, like, yeah, I hate when you, like, you shower and then have to poo. It is. I know. Why was he bullied? Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom, actually. Speaking of which, be right back in 2 seconds. And I'll tell you. Yeah. So Pete was different in high school. And there was one, he looked like the O'Doyle Rules guy. You know, from Billy Madison. O'Doyle Rule. Tall, ginger, chubby. And Pete wore a women's, he was very, very thin. Very thin. And he wore a trench coat. He was goth. He wore a fedora and a trench coat every day, and he had long hair. One day, we're walking out of a writer's craft class together. He's talking, and this one guy goes, "Look at this genius." And then I said, "Yeah, he's smarter than you effing amoeba," or something like that. I made fun of him. And then, which Pete's is much smarter than this loser. So then, yeah, we ended up getting into it pretty bad. And the whole time, Pete was just continuing his conversation. Like, barely noticed. I was going after the bullies for him. I know, right? To an all-girls school. Oh, girl bullying is worse than male bullying. The girls will give you, like, an eating disorder. You know? Girls are nasty. I would never want to go to an all-girls school. Holy shit. They can be bitches. I would want Chantel in my corner. I beat them all up for you. People who bullied people in high school peaked then and are doing nothing with their life. Yep. Because I'll tell you what, like I told you, one of my biggest bullies, years later, I went to a bar with Pete and his brother. He was a bouncer at this shithole bar in Cornwall and looked like he hated his life. So, anyway. I don't know if it's necessary. It's not like, I don't know if it's karma. It's just that they just never, these people just never grow up or whatever, you know? They just never grow. They just don't, they just stay stagnant, a lot of them. I was not always the nicest to every kid, but, oh, of course, Breezeth, right? My friend, one of my best friends, she was like, not to be rude, but people found her extremely ugly. Like, she had the most, her teeth were bucked out to here. But that's about it. She had just had really buck teeth. Other than that, she had really nice green eyes. She was, what is it, like mulatto? Is that what they call it? She was like half black, half white. She was just really gorgeous girl, okay? Like, she had like, her hair was like, what would you say? Like her black side hair. So it was really nice and like thick and curly. One day, like she got braces. And then when her braces came off, we were going into like grade, I can't remember. We were getting ready to go to school together. And she looked so amazing. Like, and people, she became the most popular person that year just because of her teeth being straightened. Like, people are going to have a field day with that one. Well, I mean, that's what she was. She was mixed. I don't know. What do you call that? Mulatto? What does even mulatto even mean? I don't know. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know. Like, I don't even know. I thought that's what you call people who are both, you know, mixed, have mixed race. But I guess not. So she was mixed. BG, biracial. Oh yeah, biracial. Beautiful biracial. Till I started looking beauty. Yeah, she was biracial. And like, I'm not saying that's the reason she was considered beautiful. It was most like her hair was really nice. Because it wasn't the it was like, you know, she had her, it was like she had the black hair, like, you know what I'm saying? And she had really nice hair. It was all nice and done nice and like really curly, and then she had her teeth all straight, and everyone was like, she was popular instantly just because of that, like just because of the teeth. I was like, what the hell? My husband is mixed and he gets Polynesian. Really? BG Meow Jen, she's getting spayed right now. Yeah, she's getting spayed right now. It's like, do you ever feel like it's so touchy to even just mention somebody's race? Like, I feel bad even saying that she was black. Like, I feel like people are, like, going to come for me for that. And it's like, there's no hate. It's just being, like, objectively factual. That's what she was. She was half black. Like, why? You know what I mean? I feel like, so, like, I just feel like it's so touchy. I don't know. Like, for every little thing. Like, you have to really, really, really be very, very careful. It's difficult to put it in any other way. Yeah. Word is a bit outdated. Oh, yeah, no. I mean, I don't know about that word. I haven't heard it in years, actually, now that I think about it. That's what we used to call people who were biracial. Complimenting her, yeah. Wendy! I'm seeing all her toys around, and it's like... Our school never had, like, lunches in elementary. Like, we had days. Like, we had Burger King Day, Hot Dog Day, But you had to like, your mom had to pay. I remember her putting in a Ziploc baggie like $2.50 for hot dog day. And a chocolate milk. My baby! Fiestadas? No. My lunch money. But she didn't get it often. I didn't get hot dog day very often. We were pretty poor at some point. Pizza day on Fridays. $2. Yeah, we had pizza day. 2 pizza. Those big square pizzas. You'd get a square for like maybe, yeah, $2. Really? Good luck, Shawnee. Aw, that's exciting. Yes, it was square pizza. School lunches don't exist now. So much chocolate milk with 2 skinny white straws. The containers were 35 cents. I remember that. Tyson spicy chicken sandwiches and baseball nachos. We had a snack line. Oh yeah, in our high school, we used to have the best chicken burgers with Miracle Whip packets. $5 for a carton today. Oh yeah, at least $2 probably. It was just the little ones. Looking forward to a nice hot lunch was the best. And then of course my friend would have the puts in and people would eat her leftovers. We would be in class on like first recess and everyone would run up to her and be like, "Can I have dibs today on your puts in?" Because she was like, ate like a bird. She ate like 2-3 bites of her puts in and then would give it away. I know, right? I was chubby, but bacon. My mom usually just gave me a papaya juice, a sandwich. I don't even remember what kind. I don't think it was like bologna, cheese, and lettuce. And the lettuce would get all soggy. I didn't have good school lunches. And the one day my mom gave me a super awesome school lunch that got stolen. Remember I told you? It had Dunkaroos, a Lunchable, like a pizza Lunchable, or I don't know, had a really good kind of Lunchable in it. And then I took the wrong bag. I think it was just that I took the wrong bag because we both had the same grocery bag for our lunches. And I looked in it, it was a bagel, plain bagel, and a bottle of water. Actually, now that I look back, at the time I was pissed, but now I'm happy that that kid got that lunch. Because that's really sad that they had a bagel and water, you know? Like, poor kid. It was like, I remember it exactly. The kid won the lottery. Holy shit, it was a good lunch. It had like those Capri Sun bag juices. Dunkaroo, of course I remember. That word you use for the Civil War era. Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if he stole it or if I just took the wrong bag. I don't remember. But I remember getting to my lunch area, sitting down and being all excited, opening the bag. And it was a little baggie with not even a toasted bagel, just a bagel, nothing on it, and then a bottle of water. And it wasn't even a new bottle. It was like one of the old bottles that had no label on it. And I was like, this is like child abuse, bread and water. Like, literally. Unless they really didn't have money, but no, like if you can't afford to feed your kids, man, they should have a good lunch like that. They should have a good lunch. The fancy adult Lunchables. Really, Larry? I would get those for my kid. Oh, Hillshire. Yeah, that's sad. So good thing that kid got that lunch, I guess, you know. Some kids are picky and like plain food. I hope that's the case, Lily. I hope it was intentional, because I remember being like, what? Who is giving? I thought it was a joke. Like, there's no way anyone is eating this lunch. You know? If it had some peanut butter or something on it. But, yeah. Did I eat it? No. I cried. I don't remember anything else, though. It was so long ago. I was, like, in elementary. Like, I remember having little vegetables with our names on it. So it must have been a very early year. And you put your things in there. You know? Your lunch, your whatever. And then in the closet, we would hang up our snow pants. Ugh. Number one, you get recesses like 15 minutes. And you have to take 5 of those 15 minutes to get dressed. I got a small allowance every week for unloading the dishwasher. I never kept my room clean. But my mom didn't clean my room for me. She would make me clean my room, and I eventually did. And we had a corner store right up the street, but we weren't allowed to leave the grounds of the school during school hours for liability reasons, I guess. But after school, sometimes I would walk to that little candy store they had. Oh yeah, everything tainted with banana, you're right. The banana is strong, yeah. Yeah, thermos. So you remember those lunch boxes? They have the snaps and it opens and there's a thermos. I hated the thermos because I guess one time my mom put like Campbell's chicken noodle soup or something in it. No matter how many times she washed it, it smelled like the soup. And then I would put juice in it. Ugh, they never seem clean again. Yeah. You would pick off really, Mike? Yeah, anyway, the store had penny candies. Oh my gosh, so many penny candies. You remember those little chocolates? They have all the sprinkles on them. I miss that. I would go and get like $2 worth of candy and it would be like this much candy. I had the Minute Maid concentrate juice too, and it was always the fruit punch. I hated it. That or papaya juice boxes. I hate papaya juice. But I don't know why I ever told my mom that. I never told my mom that. Chocolat non pareil. Is that what they're called? Yeah, they're like little round chocolate. And then the top is all little sprinkles. Stuff floating in it, probably. Oh, yes. Even if you stir it. Yeah, there's little... Oh, yeah. Yeah, it did have stuff. I didn't know he hated nostalgia. Yeah. Well, sometimes I'm like, do you want to watch... I'll tell him old Simpsons jokes, and he'll be like, yeah. He'll laugh a little bit, but... Every time I check in on him, I go, hi, P, how are you? Meh, you? Hey, 3 Dot. He's very grammatically correct, though, every time he communicates. He's never sent me a message without a period. You know, fruit punch had particles. Ugh. Yeah, my mom was so against Kool-Aid because you had to put like a big thing of sugar in it, but I'm sure Minute Maid too. Oh my God! Scrape! Okadoka! For some reason, I used to call them Okadokas as a kid. Yes, the foil top drinks. I loved those. Okadoka. I don't know why. Such weird names for things. Boogaboogerish. Okadoka. Friggin' weirdo. I didn't know anybody knew about those. Tang, yeah. Hug jugs? Is that what they're called? They're like little, and the purple ones and the red ones. Yeah, probably after Mike. I'm going to go live again later. I need to get off soon and go for a nap and clean up a bit. Yeah. It's Mardi Gras? Perfectly fine. I would like to go to New Orleans. I have an itch here. Ugh. Oh, freaking hungry. This is hell. I didn't take my antibiotic. Shit. The boil is okay, but the foop is flamed. Inflamed fupa. No, we can't celebrate Mardi Gras. What are we going to do? Barf on the street? Don't starve. I had a bagel. I should be fine. It's head hunger. Maybe I need a onesie too. Flash the crowd. Drink some hot tea. Flash our foops. Ramadan hasn't started yet. Probably tonight or tomorrow night. Listen to Juvenile. Is that a rapper from back in the day? Ew. Yeah, teardrop, right? Like, times have changed. Oh, yes. Back that ass up. You a fine mother effer, won't you back that ass up? Beer, beer, near, 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 near. Picture PG. They don't care about human interaction. I know. Me neither now, but that's because of this era. We're so, like, anti-people now. Everyone's, like, on edge and... back that ass up. I remember that music from, like, high school dances. Much Music high school dance. Rick the Temp was there once. Not Rick the Temp and George Struffalopagus or whatever his name is. You guys, if you're Canadian, you know what I'm talking about. If not, you probably don't. Makes me sad, yeah. I know. I used to love going to the park. Yeah, I'm up early because of BG. Yeah, I set my alarm for 6. She was wide awake already. She gets so excited when I wake up for me to notice the toys she left in my bed. One day, I don't know if I should tell you this, so I'm going to tell you. I don't think the gabapentin did shit. Hey, YouTube lover. One day, I didn't know she left a toy, but I got up and I noticed something felt weird. One of her toys got stuck in my ass cheeks. It's in the garbage, don't worry. Because she has a lot of Fuegos. It was a mild sauce. I swear. Because she put it right where I sit. And I didn't look. I went to the bathroom. I come back, like on my 600-pound life, plop myself on the bed. There was a hot sauce. And I wonder why she was looking at me like, you didn't notice. Like she was all ready to pounce. Like she wanted me to throw it. And I went, what? And then I got back up and I felt, there's something in my ass. I don't use toilet paper much anymore. So what's in there? I reach around. It's a friggin' mild sauce. Shot it in the garbage. Favorite school? All the school trips were shit. They brought us to the stupidest places. Crack sauce! She probably wouldn't have cared. Yeah, she probably would have liked it. Gross. Oh, thank God it was mild. Yeah, it was just a mild sauce. She doesn't like the mild sauce toys that much. She prefers Fuego. So, I always check now because she puts it right where I sit. Her blue ball, whatever. She was like, hello, my toy's in your ass. Oh, shit. There you go. Yeah. When you got a lot of room in your body and crevices, there you go. Fuego. Mild sauce. I went, oh, it's a mild sauce. I have so many questions. Yeah. You don't want to go to the ER enough. There's a huge way to get to the insides. Don't worry about it. Where's Fuego? Well, we know the answer. 1 mild sauce down. She has about, I bought like so many packs of those toys. I hate wedgies, yeah. Man. Anyway. Been on. I better go, guys, because I have some stuff to do there before I have a nap and then pick up Beej. Bye. Have a nice day, guys.